Assembly of the Frontier Heavy Duty Miter Saw Stand. The miter saw stand is very easy to assemble. Here are all the parts that came in the package besides the stand itself. Plus, I have in the right lower hand corner the tools that I need to put it together. The vice grip is to hold the axle steady. Also need a Phillips screwdriver, a ratchet handle, 2 metric sockets, a 10mm and a 13mm, and an Allen wrench. This is a number 4. This is the bracket for the axle, plus the 4 short screws and the 4 small nuts that hold it in place. This is the handle. Those are longer screws, but the same small nuts that hold it in place. These are the wheels. The large washer on the inner aspect. The smaller washer goes on the outer aspect with the larger nuts. These are the workpiece supports with the locking handle assembly. This is the mounting brackets for the saw, plus the 4 hex bolts and the 4 large washers. This is the end where the axle bracket goes because it's flat and the screw holes line up. Okay, number 4 Allen wrench, number 10mm socket. Slide the axle through the bracket, then slip on the large washer, then the wheel, then the smaller washer, then the larger nut. I put a vice grip on the axle to steady it. This larger nut requires the 13mm socket. The handle is secured using the longer bolts and smaller nuts, like this. Requires the Phillips screwdriver and back to the smaller 10mm socket. For the leveling leg, the instructions say that there is a locking nut right here that you turn, but mine does not have that, so I'm just going to untwist this, unscrew it. Okay, now it's level. To attach the workpiece extension, this is the end with the wheels, so I want to use the extension which has the black rubber stoppers. Very simple, just pick it up, set it in the table extension. Don't pinch your fingers. If you want to extend the table, that's really easy. Pull up on this red lever, pull out on the extension. Lock it in place by putting the red lever back down. Mounting brackets. Press down on this red button and lift up on the gray latch. When you pull up on the gray latch, that pulls in on this black rubber piece, so you can put it on the saw table. Then of course you latch it back. My saw says that the mounting holes are 15 1/4 inches apart and 7 inches apart, so I need to reposition the mounting bars so they're 15 1/4 apart, and then these slide in the front and in the back. Put the 4 washers and hex bolts in and just finger tighten.